Hello everyone and welcome to Thursday. We need to have a chat. I'll try to keep this as quick as possible. I want to give you an update on Fallout 4 because many of you have been asking about it for quite some time. My answer is basically shrug or I don't know. And I thought it was about time for a video. And the reason specifically I'm making a video today is that up to this point people have been asking, but today was the first time I saw a comment where someone had responded to someone else when they had asked about Fallout, and he was like, it's never coming. It's canceled. And I was like, I knew that these comments would come eventually. It's just a matter of when, and apparently that day is today. So let me address this. Fallout is not canceled. Fallout is not canceled. I have poured 3 years of my life into this series. 260-something episodes. We're down to literally like 5 episodes left. No, it's not canceled. But it is taking a long time to make, and it was time to make a video to formally address this. And also, so if you see another comment elsewhere on the YouTube website that asks about Fallout, you can direct them to this video. Hi, I'm the voice behind Grit Jones. Now you get to see my face. It has been very difficult, and I'm going to be completely open and honest with you guys. There has not been as much recorded as you probably think, because it has been off the air for multiple weeks. So your brain is like, well, it's been off the air for multiple weeks, so he's probably done a lot. Well, if only that were true. I've certainly put in a great deal of time into it already, but the next thing I'm working on takes a lot of time. And we're juggling so many things all the time. We're always working on all these different projects. And, even with Dan's help, it's still a lot to try and do. So we're doing all of these different things. There's a lot of real life stuff that's happening. And then on top of all of that, there was a hurricane for, a week that disrupted our lives. And it's so hard to keep everything going and then find the time to work on something that doesn't have that immediate payoff. Because you can sit down and you record a little bit of a game, and that makes an episode. And you did it. You made an episode. For Fallout, specifically for this next thing I'm doing, it's disheartening because you have to sit down and play for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and you know that you're a fraction of where you need to be to make the next video. I have high ambitions for the series. I have since I started it. That's one of the reasons it's not out yet. It's because it's taking a lot of work, because I want to make it perfect. I've put in all this time for 3 years. I'm going to make the last 5 great. I mean, that's basically what it comes down to. And I wish it was done. I wish it was all out by now. I wish we moved on to, a different series. But it's just not the way it is. I'm balancing everything I can and then taking the extra time and throwing it towards Fallout. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. Now, the other reason I wanted to talk about this today is because I have a feeling this will become an increasing issue. Because Fallout was in the Sunday-Wednesday slot, and whenever Fallout went off the air, I put an extra Bioshock episode on Wednesdays, so there would only be one hole, and that would be Sunday. And I've kept that hole there for a few weeks, but I'm really just getting sick and tired of there being a hole there. So I'm going to readjust the schedule so stuff is coming out on Sunday again. And I figure that that'll probably make some people think that Fallout might be canceled or something, because the hole of no content has been filled with something that's not Fallout. So again, I'm here to tell you that's not the case. It is still being worked on. It's just one of those situations where it's for someone who has a very strict schedule and has had content on the channel every day for years. Seeing a hole for that many weeks is very upsetting and depressing to me. So I want to have some stuff that, is coming out then. So there's going to be content on the channel on Sundays again. That doesn't mean Fallout's canceled. I am still working on it, and when it's done, it will be done. And I sincerely wish I had more to report. But I simply don't. All I can say is continue to be patient. Please wish me luck. At least there will be stuff, on the channel on Sunday that you can watch. And I'm going to be doing my best, man. I'm going to be doing my absolute best. It's been rough around here, especially in the last few weeks, in the last 2 months. It's been hard to juggle everything. We've also added new stuff because we started doing, breakfast stream. And that doesn't take up very much time. Certainly it doesn't take up any time from when we would have eaten breakfast. But it still has added a little workload, setting the stream up and getting all that stuff set up in the background. So we're good at working. We're good at working, and we're good at making things harder for ourselves by adding more work. But just know that I'm aware. I'm aware. No one wants Fallout out more than me. Hands down. And I'm going to continue to work on it and do my best. And, when it's ready, it'll be ready, and it will be great. One of the things that keeps me going through the terrible anxiety and the little voice in the back of your head that says, it's not out yet. One of the things that keeps me going is the fact that when it is out and when it's all said and done, it will not matter. If someone comes to the channel a year from now, they're not going to know that there was big, gaps in between releases. It's just going to be one complete picture. And that happens today with Skyrim. Like, people come to Skyrim and they just binge watch the entire thing and they enjoy it. And I mean, that thing took 3 years of my life to make, and there were a few days that were actually missed in Skyrim too. Not as bad as Fallout, but still, it happened. When Fallout's done and it can be enjoyed as one complete thing, same thing. It will not matter. So I keep telling myself that, and we'll get there. And one day, it won't matter. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for understanding. Stay tuned. I'm doing my best. And as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?